time to call your lawyer.
Time to get a hold of our lawyer and friend, Bruce L. Shiner, attorney for the injured. He explains a little something about the law to us each week at this time, which a lot of folks say they really, really enjoy. They learn something on the radio. That's amazing these days. With all of the trivia and nonsense, all of the gossip and celebrities. Actually, a segment that enlightens and informs. We're going to see if your question is the one that gets answered today. But before we get into that, I must remind you of something. The advice you're about to hear should not be considered as specific advice in your specific situation. You need to sit down face to face with a professional to get advice on your situation. Don't take what you're about to hear as being the answer to all of your questions. However, there are plenty of professionals who will consult with you for free and answer your questions like Bruce L. Shiner does. Please also remember that you can always email us at kickscountry929.com and send us a question for consideration on a future broadcast. We'll always protect everybody's anonymity. There's no way we're going to let anybody know what's going on with you, so you can feel free in confidence to share your details, and we'll pass them on to Bruce L. Shiner. Let's find out what he thinks about today's legal brain teaser. Please help me make welcome Bruce L. Shiner. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, Ty. How are you doing?
Doing fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. I heard that there's congratulations in order.
You did?
22 years with a radio station. You're the man.
Yay! I said yay, and then I suddenly came to the conclusion that makes me kind of an old guy.
Well, it makes the radio station lucky to have you for that long a period of time.
Thank you. That's nice. Nice of you to say so. I do appreciate the kind words, although to me, it just feels like yesterday. I don't know why it's gone by so fast.
It's gone by so fast because you do such a good job.
Oh, thank you. I was thinking it's because I've been having fun. And that probably has something to do with it, too. Sure. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can't help somebody out. We've got a question here. And it seems like we've had a rash of bicycle accidents lately. Maybe that's because the weather's turning nicer, more people are heading out. But we've got a bike accident to talk about today, if that's okay with you.
That's fine.
I know I recently inflated the tires, went out biking myself, so maybe that has something to do with the weather, getting a little cooler here. Anyway, it says the following, Bruce. I was out biking this past Sunday in Cape Coral when I suffered a serious accident. I need your advice on what I should do next. I was riding in a bike lane when I noticed up ahead an area roughly 4 by 6 foot where road work had taken place. The road work was across the entire bike lane and extended another foot into the right lane of the road. The repaired area was filled in with what I now know is loosely packed blacktop. As soon as I came across the blacktop, my front tire sunk into the material, throwing me over the handlebars. I suffered a broken collarbone, a left arm which is broken in 2 places, plus I will need at least 3 teeth implants and several caps. What I cannot seem to find out is who's responsible. I want them to pay my medical bills. I've called the city of Cape Coral and the state highway department and seem to be getting the runaround. I was told that the city contracts with a private company to do road repair work. Can a lawyer help me get answers and get my bills paid? And that's the only question I can answer here. Yes, a lawyer can certainly help in the situation, but boy, I don't know where to start on something like that.
Well, absolutely, it's a case where they need a good personal injury lawyer involved. Whether or not someone is responsible, the easy solution for the medical bills is to submit it to your health insurance, Medicare, Medicaid, if that's available.
Okay.
Whether or not they have health insurance, you look at, number one, I think that the road contractor would be responsible, but also you have to be careful to make sure that you find out who is responsible for maintaining the road. In other words, is it a City of Cape Coral road, or is it a State Department of Transportation road?
Right.
Either one of those are what we call sovereign entities.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to make a claim against them before filing a lawsuit, you have to provide them with 6 months' notice.
So a sovereign entity needs to be provided with some kind of legal notice that essentially says, 6 months from now, I'm going to file a lawsuit against you.
Basically, yes. He's saying, hey, I was injured because of your negligence on such and such a date, and
Very interesting. Did not know that in all the conversations we've had. I have never heard that before. You better get started now, I guess would be my advice. So don't wait any longer to contact a professional.
There's another reason for that is under our general negligence law, if you have 4 years to file a lawsuit before the statute of limitation expires.
Okay. Even more reason, the clock is ticking. Pick up the phone and make that call today. Bruce, you've pointed out something really important here, and I don't know if we've covered this nearly as much as we've covered issues such as uninsured motorists and so forth, and that is that you need to act fast on these kinds of things. You can't drag your heels and wait for somebody to come along and help you. Reach out and try to get the help right away.
That's very good advice.
All right, Bruce. Well, let's hope they do just that and that there is a happy outcome or happier outcome for the situation. Once again, I want to thank you for spending a little time with us. So many people find this segment of the show so informative. That's because of your knowledge and expertise, and we do appreciate it.
Thank you, Todd. As always, it's great talking with you.
And we look forward to talking to you next week. So have yourself a good one. And ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Bruce Elshiner, attorney for the injured, and the answer to today's question. Now, let's get your questions answered as well. If you don't want to wait and see if it's something that comes up on the radio, then here's the phone number to call Bruce Elshiner's office in Port Charlotte right now. 941-743-7777. 941-743-7777. You just keep hitting sevens, basically, and you'll get there. The bottom line is that you can get a free consultation to help protect your rights and your interests. Don't sign anything or make any statements until you have a sit-down with somebody who knows. That would be attorney for the injured, Bruce Elshiner, 941-743-7777. And be sure to tell them that Todd sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.